Hi everyone! Today we're going to learn how to create your own spell stickers inside of Goodnotes using our sticker template. This is an easy way to create any spells that weren't included in your download so that you can keep using them over and over again. Let's get started. So the big question we get is, why isn't every single spell included with our spell sticker packs? And the reason for that is pretty simple, and it's because we aren't legally allowed to print them. We are only able to provide spells that have been designated in the SRD for 5e. Because obviously we'll all be using spells that might not only be in the SRD, including spells from supplemental materials and homebrew spells, I've created a few different ways you can make your own. I've included these templates in both our Adventurers bundle and the individual journal sets so that you can make, save, and use your own stickers for any spells that aren't included in the SRD or anything else you wish to make. The idea here is that you can make a spell card that you can continue to use over and over again. You can, of course, also just use the form fill that is provided in the PDF in software like Adobe Acrobat or Zoto to fully form fill in your spells for your characters or manually write them in Goodnotes. But if you are playing a character that is constantly changing spells every long rest, like a cleric or a druid, this might get a little tedious. So the great thing about this is that once you make a sticker, you can keep on using it. So we do have two different ways of doing this. In this tutorial, we will be going over the Goodnotes template that I have created. We do also have a Canva template that you can also use, and that is in a separate video tutorial, which I will link below. So in Goodnotes, let's learn how to do this. So first things first, let's open up our template file. We'll do this the same way that we import any document into Goodnotes. We're going to press New, we're going to select Import, and then we're going to find the file that we want to import. So in this case, I've saved the Adventurers Pack bundle right here in this folder. And the file that you're going to be looking for is in this file called Spell Stickers, and it's under Create Your Own. Now there's a few different things here. These ones right here are the Canva templates. These are just blank PNG files of the blank stickers. But the one that we want to use is going to be actually this one right here. And it is called Spell Sticker Template for Goodnotes. And we're just going to press Open. It's going to take a second for this to import, and there you go. We also recommend just having your character journal open for this, so I've got my character journal open to one of the spell pages here, so I'll be flipping back and forth throughout this tutorial while we do this. So this is what our template looks like. It's 3 pages, each with something a little bit different, and they are hyperlinked at the top here so that you can easily navigate between them. We'll go through all 3 of these options and let you know how to use them. The first option here is just a blank spell sticker that you can create your own text boxes over, allowing you to choose your own fonts and customize them a little bit. You can then use that as a template to make further stickers. The second one, called Blank Stickers and Text Boxes, already has the text boxes filled in. I've already gone in and manually created different spell boxes that you can select and edit. And they're all perfectly positioned, so all you have to do is change the text to match your spell. And of course, depending on how long the spell is or how much text is in there, you might have to adjust the box slightly, but most of the work has already been done for you. The third option is just the text. So these are just the text boxes, and again, they're perfectly positioned to fit right into one of these spell stickers, the spell presets here in our journal. So if you copy and paste it, they really fit right in there very nicely. So which one you use is really just up to you and what your preference is. I tried to provide a few different options so that you can choose whatever works best for you. So let's go through these all one at a time. So for the first template option, which looks like this, all we're going to do is create our own text boxes to fill in this spell sticker exactly how we want it. Now, this is the best way to do this within Goodnotes if you really want to customize this, if you want to use your own fonts, if you really want to change the style of it. The second one that already has the text filled in, because all the fonts are already pre-chosen, it is a little bit irritating to try to change them. So that's why we also offered this way of doing things. So all you're going to do here with the text tool selected, just tap anywhere that's off of the main sticker and then just write whatever it is that you need to fill in your spell. So in this case, we're going to be using the fireball spell as an example, a good, nice spell of fury destruction. So once you have your text written in, all you have to do is position it over the sticker exactly where you want it. And if you want to change the font or anything like that, you can of course do that within the text tool. You can change the size or the color or what have you to really kind of personalize this and make it exactly how you want it. If you do want to save whatever this current font is as your default, all you do is press the little text button here with the heart and press save as default. And then every single text box that you create after that will have the same setting. So it'll be the same font and the same size and all that. Although you might need to change the font depending on, or the font size I should say, depending on which part of this you are using. So the level, we might want that to be a lot bigger, right? There we go. Boop. All right. All right, so basically all you're gonna do is just fill out this sticker exactly how you want it. So you'll use your casting time, the range, fill out all the components of this sticker using this same method, tapping off of the screen, filling in your text, and then positioning it over the template wherever you would like. I'm just going to do this real quickly so you can see how it's done. For the spell description, it's a little bit long, especially to type on a device like this. So what I would recommend for this is just to pull up a web page where the text is already written out for you. There's plenty of sites like this where you can just copy and paste the text of the spell like this, copy, and then go back to your Goodnotes and then just tap and hold and press paste and match style. So that paste the same text in the font and the color that we've been using. Now obviously this is a little too big for us for this particular spell, so we're just gonna adjust it a little bit to make it fit. Okay, so this looks pretty good as far as what I'm gonna fill out on this right now. You can also add a verbal component to the spell if you want, and that's just for role playing. The class obviously is whatever class you're currently playing, and the spellcast ability is the ability you use to cast spells, but we have this done right here. So we've got our own little template already filled out and ready to go. So now we just have to put it into our character journal. And all we're gonna do, we're just gonna circle it with the lasso tool, tap on it, press copy, go on over to our journal, and then press paste. And now you can see we can resize this entire spell as one unit, which is really great. And plop it in right there, just like we would our regular spell stickers. But now I bet you're wondering, okay, well, what if I want to use this spell in other journals? What if I want to use it again? What if I delete it? Like, how do I get it back? So the easiest way to make this in Goodnotes so that we can continue using it all the time is to create a sticker out of it. And that's super easy to do. All we're going to do is we're just going to circle this whole sticker, we're going to tap on it, and then we're going to press add element. So this is going to open up the elements folder, which we do go into a little bit more detail in our Goodnotes tutorial, but we're just going to create a new collection here, and we'll just call this spell stickers. And then we'll press create. So now when we click on our elements tool, which is this one right here with the little star, we have this whole folder of our spell stickers, and there is our lovely little fireball spell card that we created. So even if we delete this, if this whole thing goes bye-bye and this whole thing also goes away, we can still just press this over here and find our spell card again and insert it into our journal. So that's just an awesome way to save the spell cards that we created and have them always available. So now we've got this spell saved right here in our spell stickers. And as you can see, no matter what document we're in, that spell sticker will still be there, just along the bottom here in that folder that we created. So now we've created this lovely spell template. If we wanted to, since we have that saved already, we can readjust this and turn it into a different spell. Whatever spell it is that you want to create, right? You can kind of do this process over and over again until you have all of the spells that you need, which is kind of cool. All right, so as you can see, we do have a small sticker and a large sticker. The large sticker is made to fit over 2 of these boxes, and I would reserve that for just really long spells. There are some spells that just have so much text to them that it can be quite overwhelming. So if you filled out all of this here with all of this text and you're like, oh, do I have to do the same exact thing over here on the long one? You don't, luckily. What you can do is if you press this lasso button right here and you deselect handwriting and images, you can again go ahead and select all of this text right here, press copy, and then paste. It will only bring over the type boxes rather than the sticker as well. So you can actually save yourself some time here and just copy and paste this right over here into this next text box. And now you've got a lot more room to write whatever spell it is that you need to write. So those are just some quick tips and tricks that we have for that first spell sticker template here in Goodnotes. The next set of templates we have here are basically the same. Actually, all 3 of these function very similarly. The only difference to this one is that we have already created the text boxes for you and positioned them exactly where they need to be. So all you really need to do here is just double tap on these and then replace the details of the spell with whatever you need. Otherwise, they work in exactly the same way. So once you have all the details filled out exactly how you'd like them, you can just select the whole thing, copy it, and paste it into your journal, just like before. Okay, so this last page here is pretty much just the text boxes themselves. So if you select these and copy and paste them in the same way, you'll notice that they perfectly fit into the preset boxes here. So this is just if you don't actually want to bother with the border image and you just want the text, but it's good to note that you can save this as a sticker as well. If you just select all of this and say add element and you add it to your spell stickers, it'll work in the exact same way where it'll show up here and you'll just have your text ready to put directly into the little boxes. So I hope that answers your questions on how to create and import your own spell stickers into Goodnotes using our Goodnotes template. As I said before, we do also have a tutorial about how to create your own spell stickers in Canva, which I've linked below if you'd like to try it that way or check it out. Definitely check out that video. In the meantime, I hope this helped. If you have any questions, feel free to drop us a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on all our newest videos and tutorials. Thanks for joining us.